Holy crap. Like 50 people have done this weekly. So let's just get this thing started. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, we're definitely trying to avoid Snow Kingdom. That's the big thing. 6 moons from shops means we're going to be going to shops a lot. So we'll have to buy shop moons, I think, in literally every single kingdom I visit. So I'm going to have to route that in at some point. I think I might try just do any percent plus the shop moons. I will be missing some tricks. I don't know what the best time this week is, but I mean, the goal for today is to finish 2 weeklies in under like an hour and a half-ish, so. I think we'll get the Captain Toad and Cascade. I think that is one of the faster ones, especially with a second pass being helpful for getting regional coins. So I think we'll do that. Alright, so we need to get the 25 regional coins in Cascade here. So I don't know quite the fastest 25 to get, so I'm just going to lock it and keep collecting them until I get 25. Should be pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy, no big speedrun skips here. Just because we do need the regionals along the way. Do I need to get any in the waterfall? Like I said, I think I'm just going to get all of them. All of them until I run out of juice or have the 25. Here we go. Ooh. Movement. Are you okay? I took like an extra 10 seconds to get that. Just started doing bingos last week with your mate. Can say it's super fun. It is fun, right? You just like someone with a similar skill level. You got like a little... You know, I especially like the weeklies because, like, you don't have to go for first or anything. You can just, like, play to, you know, see how you do compared to your friends and stuff. It's just, like, a very low commitment type deal, which is fun. It's a very good time. Alright, there's our 25 regionals. How long has you been streaming? My computer says you've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Did you happen to change your time on your computer? Because maybe it's sending like a time and it's off. Because I've been live for like 26 minutes. The weekly doing festival or Wooded piece? Callus, you probably know better than me. Which is faster? Wooded or Metro? I figured Wooded would be faster. Because Metro has like 2 different loading zones. And the boss fight really isn't that bad. But I just wasn't sure. Like, have you sat down and actually looked at how long they take? I do have a feeling. So this is done here. This is 1. We're done 1 multi-moon of all kingdoms. Yo, let's go, Strange Max. Sounds good. Alright, we do need to do trace walking, so I'm just going to do any percent plus... Did I get enough to buy 1 moon? I don't have enough coins to buy a moon. Frick. Alright, I don't know if it was possible for me to get enough to buy a moon, actually. But I should probably do it while I'm here, right? You would think? Alright, I think we'll just do this, where I'll use that money there. You know what? I cut it off early, but that's fine. We'll buy a moon here, and then... That'll be 1. Just because it's, like, optimal to do it right now. And if there's any other ones. This costs 10. No, we're not getting stickers. We're getting souvenirs. That was close. Alright, I think we should be good now. We should be good to leave and then just continue on with the sort of remaining any percent vibes that I've been doing. Oh, I need to do trace walking. Okay, we'll have to end with that. This is the sequel to Tears of the Kingdom tourney. That's not... They're completely different games, I think. But I just want to do bingo tournaments because I like watching bingo, and tournaments is an easy way to get people to play more, so I get more content to watch. Really, I'm just fooling people into playing more bingus, right? That's all this is, chat, is I'm tricking people into playing what I want them to play, and it's working. So Shu made it a lovely experience. I believe that, Fior. Has Silk Song's bingo been established? I think they're working on the bingo goals. I haven't touched it yet, but... Apparently, people have been playing it. Alright, so we do need to get World Peace and Lake Kingdom. We also need to... I think we'll talk to Captain Toad here. I think he's a convenient one. Or... Maybe... I think Lost Captain Toad might be more convenient. And then also we'll just get the one in Metro, because that's really easy and kind of... You can kind of make it along the way. I think it's less out of the way than Lake. Because there's 4 here. Yeah, I just need 1 somewhere. Which is not bad at all. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a bunch of fast moons here. And we'll just end with Rango. Actually, I'm thinking about it, and we need to do a sub area, so... How do I want to run this? Alright, I've thought about how I want to run this. We're gonna do this. I think this is gonna be probably the best way of operating. We'll get 1 extra moon here, which is a good amount. Kind of what we're looking for is like maybe 1 or 2 extras that are really fast along the way. I don't know the super fast way of doing this room because I never bothered to learn it. There we go. Alright, because we do need 2 from this. I'll mark it off now, so I don't need to mark it off later. There we go. And then we'll go on thoughts on 6, 7. I don't understand it yet. I have not seen enough people actually say it out loud. I feel like I'm missing... I have not heard anyone say it. I am aware of its existence. I have not heard anyone say it out loud, and so I don't know the level of playful intonation that it is said with. That is something that I don't know the usage. I understand the concept, but I haven't experienced it in the wild per se. This morning I just spent like 2 hours just reading. Just reading. I'm like, Chris recommended Mother of Learning to me. I was asking at Kaiser Coliseum a couple of people's favorite books, and his has been the best. My favorite suggestion so far. It's been the most fun. Alright, so that's 2. And that's 2. I shouldn't have done this now. Because, yeah, I guess I need to go into Deep Woods anyways, so honestly, this moon is probably also kind of irrelevant. If you don't mind me asking what happened to the Pokemon 1v5 challenge, I'm gonna be honest, Pokemon Omega Ruby, when you're doing a 1v5 battle, they just take too damn long. I just got bored. You're just sitting there waiting for them to make their decision, and then you just have to wait 5 turns of taking damage. Because it got to the point where I had a good enough team that it was kind of trivial. You still don't do Flower Road Skip? Honestly, it shouldn't have been... That's the one problem with my beginner's guide, is that, like, people kept telling me when I was first learning the game, Flower Road Skip's so easy, it's such an easy strat. I go for Flower Road Skip. It's so easy, I get it every time. And so in my head, I was like, everyone's saying it's so easy, I have to include it in the beginner's guide. But I realized afterwards that those people were like 14 at the time, and they were just trying to flex how good they were, and it's not actually that easy. Like, I kind of realized afterwards that I'm like, oh, wait. Yeah, no, it's not a beginner strat. Is this again? This is against the entire world. The whole planet. Is the DK tournament this weekend? The DK tournament is this weekend, yeah. At least top 8 of the tournament. Top 16 of this tournament has actually been happening throughout the, it's been happening throughout the week. So, even, in fact, I'm doing a really scuffed stream of one of the top 16 matches today for no reason other than, you know what? It's in like an hour and 15 minutes, and I don't want to do another 2-hour stream. So we're just going to stream it. It's going to be scuffed, because I don't have the layout done yet. Who cares? The content is, you know, it's going to look a little worse than it's going to on the weekend, but it's going to be fun to watch regardless. I am hosting the tournament. The layout for the Tears of the Kingdom tournament was a fire, right? It turned out so good. I need to cook up another one. I'm going to be honest, tonight, because I haven't made one yet for it, but... I have, like, the, I figured the Donkey Kong Bonanza one's gonna be a little bit quicker to make, just because it's, you know, the bones of it are already erected. We'll probably run another one at some point. Tears of the Kingdom is a tricky one, just because it is... Just because you have to use an old version to run it, it's a lot of a bigger barrier to entry, so... The competition is definitely less, intense. Super Mario Odyssey bingo tourney I think will be crazy. I was gonna do a Super Mario Odyssey bingo tournament, but there was a speed gaming Super Mario Odyssey bingo tournament happening around the same time as when I wanted to run one. So I kind of, okay, we have... Did we get any extra moons in Lake Kingdom? I can't remember. But I will do it at some point, but I didn't want to do a Super Mario Odyssey one just because of, some stuff. There was a sub area. Yeah, I can't remember how many extra I got in Lake Kingdom. Because I got a sub area, I got the shoreline, I got, I think, Dory, the crevice. I think I got it. I'll mark down that I got 1 extra, but it might have been more than that. Because I'm getting 4 extras in this, so I got 1 extra, 1, 2, 3, 4 extras. I think I got 9 total in Lake, which meant I got 1 extra. Check the moons when you dump. You know what? You're smart. But yeah, I'm just marking down... up until I get 8 on 85 moons, because that's how many extra moons I need, because all I need is 8 extra moons, and then once I get the 2 in Seaside, that'll be done. Anyways, that is going to be 2 goals done. Bang, bang. I need to buy a moon here and here. And I realize I also need to buy a moon in Seaside when I'm there, so we'll have to get 3. So we actually get one less extra. So if I just get 1 extra in Metro and 1 extra in Lost, we're actually set. Because I need to get 3 extras in. But yeah. It'll be interesting to see, because there's a huge turnout for, there we go. We got it all. And I did buy a moon earlier, actually, I'm remembering. Now we're at 50 moons so far. Yeah, we have 5 extra. What's the next game you're looking forward to being released? I am hopeful that Pokemon is good. I didn't like Pokemon Legends Arceus. I played it for 8 hours, then I said I was done. Like, that's the amount of enjoyment I got out of it. It was definitely not worth the purchase for me. I'm hoping that because it seems like the focus of this next Legends game is a little bit more battle focused, that I'll enjoy it more. Because Legends Arceus is just walk around and throw Pokeballs and stuff aimlessly until you get the Pokemon. But I don't know. I definitely prefer the battling challenges. So I'm hoping for a game with some challenging battles. Anyways, what do I need to do here? Buy a souvenir, buy a moon. Okay, so I need to get and talk to Captain Toad at the very end. All right. But yeah, definitely gonna get 1 extra in this kingdom. I'll end off the kingdom getting the shot moon, I guess. By the moon. I need to get, yeah, 1 extra moon here-ish. Should have got this first. Forgetting my routing. What am I doing? Scarlet Violet Bingo starts after the 1.5 hour tutorial. Yes. That is correct. Okay. I definitely feel like I'm less confident with my movement than I was in the past. Which is kind of interesting. How many coins am I at, by the way? Am I have enough to buy 3 more? Yeah, we'll warp up here now. That's 2 Captain Toads. We'll be buying our 3rd moon. And this is going to be 1 extra as well. Which means all we need is 1 extra moon in Metro when I'm there. And we will need to visit the Metro shop, but that's fine because we can do it in daytime and it's kind of along the way. And yeah, we'll just do this. Good. Alright, what do I need to do in Metro? I need to do all 4 musicians, which means I think I can avoid the Bullet Bill sub-area. You get 4 checkpoints. That shouldn't be too bad. Buy a moon and a souvenir, which is pretty straightforward, and get 1 extra moon, so we should be fine. Yeah. Alright, there's 1 checkpoint. I don't need that checkpoint down there, even though it doesn't respawn. Should be fine. And I think 2 regional coins should be pretty straightforward to get. I'll probably just get the ones after the checkpoint in Day Metro. Actually, no. I can just get the 2 on this pole. Here we go. Yeah, we just need 5 totals, so we're kind of set now. Alright, so there is checkpoint number 3. Alright, so we need to get 4 story moons, which is the 4 musicians. Alright, there's our 4th checkpoint. We'll get our 5th souvenir here. Bang, and our 5th shot moon as well. Alright, 5th shot moon. Good. Just the damn switch is wrong. Yeah, we have to change it for daylight savings time stuff. Alright, do I need to do anything else special here? Captain Toad, that's it. I think I have to go all the way to Pauline now to talk to the musicians. Penguin is underseated because he overslept both qualifier days last weekend? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Penguin just overslept the qualifiers. Which is crazy. Because now he has to go up against High-Techs. Alright, so there's 1 story moon. Lockout.live, and there's a link to the Discord somewhere on that page. Sammy's playing Pixel, who forgot the fossil. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was really brutal. I need to get Captain Toad while I'm here, so I'll probably get this, and then Captain Toad, and then jump back. Ooh, am I missing that? You know what? That's better than nothing. Yeah, I remember I figured that you and Pixel were pretty close in seeding, especially after all the practice you've been doing. Alright, so that's all the Captain Toad moons. 3. I need 4 more moons total, so I think we're gonna go... Where I'll get this moon, I'll get the one in the pond, I'll get one of the musicians, and I'll just get the bass, or the trumpet player, or the whatever. It'll be fine. We excited to play the monthly soon? The monthly looks a little wild, yeah. I tried to roll boost off of that. It's fine. Hello! I will say, even though if either of us wins, we're both certainly in the correct bracket. Same with Penguin and High-Techs. Yeah, that's fair. Don't do that. Anyways, we're going to Seaside Kingdom and then we're done. We need to get 3 more moons. I have no idea how we did on the Super Mario Odyssey leaderboards. Genuinely no idea. But like, 50 people did the freaking weekly this time or something. It's crazy. Like, I can't count how many people did the weekly bingo this week. It's absurd. Yeah, I think I didn't make any terrible mistakes in this, but my movement is definitely not as confident as it once was, I've noticed, so. Oh, there's 3 under the shop? Oh, there are. Look at that. Oh, and these aren't the same shop. Damn it. This is going to be annoying. Never mind. We're going to have to end on not a story moon thing. We'll probably end on the regional shop, I've realized. Because don't you just, like, drop him here or something? And then you can pick them back up later? So it'll be 1. Please. Please tell me this is enough. Please tell me this is enough. Please. It's enough! Let's go! Okay, so that's 2. And we have all the moons we need, so we just need to buy 1 souvenir, and then we're done. Hello. No. And buy. Done! 4601. Alright, that's pretty good. Honestly, not for my, like, not really pre-routed in advance, kind of just winging it. First run, that's pretty good. How do we do? That's 4th place. This is a board you're allowed to rerun, so maybe one of these people did actually able to... Let's see, are one of the top runs reran? Did they rerun it? I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they're just better.